Eisen versus Isshiki. Both are incredibly strong in their verses, but who wins in a 1v1? That's what we're going to be discussing today, but before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe and let's get right into it. So first, let's start off with Isshiki. So in the light novel, it was stated that Momoshiki was going to destroy the solar system, meaning he can. And Isshiki is many times stronger than Momoshiki. So that would give Isshiki solar system level AP. And the crazy thing is that he's solar system level without being in his prime because he was weakened during that Baryon mode Naruto fight. For his speed, he's at minimum FTL because Naruto is dodging light speed attacks back in Shippuden. You could get Isshiki to inaccessible speed though, but it is like a highball. Because Isshiki basically has a dimension where time doesn't flow and he basically puts everything that he shrinks there. You would have to make a lot of assumptions because if he teleports there and moves through basically frozen time, that's like very fast. But we don't know for sure, so he's FTL to a few times FTL. And forgot to mention his durability is also solar system level. Now for Aizen. Aizen easily scales above the likes of Yamamoto, who is stated to passively destroy the Soul Society with his Bankai. If you highball Aizen, he could be around galaxy level. And if you highball Isshiki, you could get him to universal. The only reason Aizen would be galaxy level is because he was trading blows with Yuha. That wouldn't completely scale him to Yuha because Yuha wasn't really going all out, like 100% all his powers. So it's like a very rough scale, so you can get him anywhere from like star level to maybe galaxy, but like he's around that level. But I would say he's around solar system level. I'll get to his speed later, but now let's discuss both of their hacks. So a brief summary of Isshiki's powers: he can basically shrink matter, the only exception is living things, and he can also summon giant cubes to crush opponents, and he can summon black rods to immobilize opponents. And he also has 360 vision or near 360 vision with his Byakugan. Compared to Isshiki, Aizen has way more hacks. And the hacks might even be stronger as well. Some of the things Aizen can do is create force fields, fire concentrated bolts of lightning, and he can also absorb energy from his surroundings to make giant energy dragons. He also has spiritual pressure, and he also is invisible to Isshiki. But that's not even his strongest weapon. His strongest weapon is his Zanpakuto, Kyoka Suigetsu. To summarize this ability, the second someone lays eyes on Aizen's blade, they're basically under complete hypnosis. And the crazy thing is, they probably won't even notice they're under a complete hypnosis. This basically makes him immune to attacks because he can just make someone think he's somewhere he's not. But he has one more thing in his arsenal that's extremely powerful as well: the Hogyoku. It basically materializes whoever's using it their wishes. And Aizen did want to become the strongest person in the whole universe, so it basically made him stronger. Some of the things it does is basically gives insane regeneration. Even if like a large portion of his body is evaporated, he can basically like regenerate it back. And it also makes him very powerful over time through evolution. So now that we know a little bit more about them, their powers and etc., who actually wins in a fight? Knowing all of this, who actually wins in a one-on-one fight? So in my opinion, I think Aizen wins, and here's why. His main advantage here is basically his immortality. And this fight is actually closer than a lot of people may think. Well, it's not like actually close, it's more of like it's closer than people think, because some people say it's like Aizen wins low to no diff, which isn't true. The main reason I think Aizen wins is because he has too many hacks for Isshiki to handle. In a one-on-one fight, I do think Isshiki would probably dominate just off of physical strength alone, but the second Aizen starts using his hacks, then he would automatically win. The main reason is his Kyoka Suigetsu. It is like Genjutsu, but it's like a stronger Genjutsu. Like Isshiki probably hasn't seen a Genjutsu that powerful. And I'm not saying Isshiki can't break out, he probably could relatively fast. The thing is, while Ishiki's under the hypnosis, Aizen can basically just speed blitz him. And I don't really see a counter that Isshiki has against the hypnosis. Especially because he's likely going to be caught off guard because he doesn't even know it activates once you look at the sword. So Aizen does win, but are there any win conditions for Isshiki? The only win condition I see for Isshiki is him sealing Aizen because he can't exactly kill Aizen. This is an unlikely win condition because Aizen's just obviously going to keep moving and he can just like basically teleport. So I think if Isshiki spams enough rods and cubes and basically immobilizes Aizen and then quickly seals him, that's his only win condition, but it's very unlikely. So Aizen does win, but it's mid-diff, mainly because Isshiki can just shrink half of his attacks that are energy based. That's it for today's video guys, thanks for watching, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and until next time, peace.